Vai jūs mani dzirdat? Es no telefona esmu, ja man darba dators neļauj zoomājāt.
Ļoti labi dzirdam.
Okay.
So welcome everyone to RBS webinar series number 2, and today's topic is about the scholarships. My name is Leila and I'm admissions manager here at Riga Business School, and today I'm here with our amazing RBS community members. As I said, today we have a webinar series number 2 about the scholarships, and if you're still thinking about which program is most suitable for you, then I suggest for you to search for the webinar series number 1 about which program is most suitable for you. And the video you can find on our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, or on our website. In year 2021, we celebrate 30 years of RBS delivering world-class management education. We'll observe this in many ways, but we want to start with announcing one that probably will leave the biggest impact on the future. Our RBS alumni, industry partners, and the school itself has combined powers to give scholarship to 30 RBS incoming bachelor students. One scholarship for each year that RBS has been around. And as our first guest, I would like to introduce our 2017 RBS and Norwegian Business School dual degree graduate, Roland Englands. Roland have connected with us for the short time because he needs to go back to work. Roland, you were Latvian Youth Basketball League scholarship receiver, and now your career took amazing path in Norway. Could you please introduce yourself and what do you do now and where do you work?
Yes, thank you for the introduction. So my name is Roland. As Lala said, I graduated from RBS and BI Norwegian Business School in 2017 with a double degree. And yeah, then during my second year, when I developed a slight interest to try the double degree, I decided to go to Norway without any long-term plans to live here necessarily. But then one thing led to another. And after that one double degree year, I also continued with the master's here at the BI Norwegian Business School, which I then graduated also in 2019. And now I've been working in Oslo, Norway for the past almost 2 years. So for the foreseeable future, I'm here to stay. And yeah, I've been incredibly thankful for the opportunities that RBS and BI gave me. I was lucky enough to get 2 scholarships during my time. I applied during my years in high school. I went to Riga State or Rigas Valsts Gymnasium, and then there I decided to apply for a Latvian Youth Basketball League scholarship because I had been a player there for the 10-11 years, and then I received the scholarship. And I also had 2 scholarships here in Oslo, both in my bachelor year in the double degree and also in my master's. So I would love to share my reflections on that. Mm-hmm. And yeah, about now I'm working in Danske Bank here in Oslo. I've been part of a trainee program for the past 18 months. I've been rotating through 3 different departments since September 2019. And that's been an amazing opportunity. I worked in Oslo with business development and strategy, and in Copenhagen afterwards for 6 months. And then I moved back to Oslo to work on the finance business side with equity research. And as of last week, I started a new position as a consultant here in the Oslo office.
So could you maybe describe how did scholarship change the path of your career? What impact did it have on you personally, on your personal growth?
Yes. Well, first of all, it's obviously a very good boost, so to say, productivity boost. You get your education financed by someone who believes in your future. It means that you have some more free funds to spend more time on the education, on your free time, etc. And of course, it's something that every student should strive for. But it's much more than that. I would say it's much more than just money, and I would say that yeah, it's a thing to be proud of, because once you have made someone believe that your academic, your professional achievements matter enough for someone to invest in your future, place their money in your future, that means something, and it opens up a lot of other opportunities. For example, here in Norway, once I got my the other scholarships that I was awarded, it opened up opportunities to be part of networking events with other scholarship recipients who are usually very high performing students and from all around the world, and it just gives you more opportunities, and then it's up to you how you use them. So I would say I would definitely suggest everyone to apply. I know so many people have asked me, both here in Oslo and in Riga, oh, how did you get a scholarship? Why did you apply? And I said, I don't know how I got it. Frankly, back then I didn't. Also thought maybe it's not worth applying. There's probably 100 more students with maybe they will have a better average grade or better motivation letter or something. But it's always worth trying, because each of us have something different to offer, and the scholarship committees often look at the sum of all things, of your motivation, your extracurricular activities, your goals, your dreams, etc. So never undersell yourself, and believe that you can actually get it.
Okay, thank you for sharing your experience. For our viewers, I would like to remind that you can send your questions in the chat and Facebook chat, and we'll be happy to answer them. If you have some questions to Roland, then you can send them, and I will ask individually to Roland, and we'll send you replies, because Roland has a very short period of time when he can be with us. But I will definitely reach out to Roland if you guys will have any questions, and we'll be happy to answer them. Yes. If you have any other questions during the presentation, please send them, and we will answer those after all speakers will be finished. And now I would like to thank you, Roland, for joining us today. I think you are the great example how your career and how your life can take a spin, and the person who actually would never think that he would stay in Norway and pursue his career, and now enjoying all the aspects of it. So I'm really happy to see you today here, and I wish you all the success. And if you have any questions from our applicants, then I will reach out for you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And yes, please do reach out, and I will gladly answer any questions about anything really. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
So, as our next guest, I would like to introduce the person who stood in the beginnings of the program, our Bachelor Program Director, Claudia Rivera. I think he has the most answers any person can have regarding RBS or our Bachelor programs. And the first question I have to Claudia is, could you please briefly describe RBS Excellence Scholarship? What does this scholarship mean?
Yeah, thank you, Laila. I'm not sure I have all the answers, but you can ask anyway, and I will try. So I think this, before I go to that question, this is a special day. The fact that we can offer for the bachelor program 30 scholarships. So this is as many as how many students we got in the first intake just 10 years ago, right? So 10 years ago, and you need to put that into the context of a country where there had been very few in the last year, very few successful new programs. And so the RBS started with the bachelor programs. Now we have 2 excellent bachelor programs, and we have now a lot of support for both. So much so that now we can give 30 scholarships. So I'm very proud for what we have achieved. And so the principle of the scholarships and the principle of the academic excellence scholarships is something that is something very American in a way. That is what we call meritocracy, right? So you get what you deserve. Okay, so if you don't get things if you don't do things, so you get more if you do more. So the person that do more get more and continue getting more, and this is how the philosophy of Riga Business School works, and that's what we try to give to students as well. That when they leave RBS as graduates, they know that whatever they are going to achieve in life and in their careers, because this is what we do, prepare them for life and career, so that they actually understand that they are going to get that if they deserve it. And the Academic Excellence Scholarship is the first scholarship we had in RBS. So we started from the very beginning, and it based on the achievements that the student had before coming to RBS, meaning what the student did in the school, what the student did in the community, what the student did in terms of language skills development before. So this is why we have something that we call the Riga Business School score. And the Riga Business School score is based on the academic achievement in high school, academic achievement in special exams, like in Latvia, what we call the central exams, the English score, I mean, TOEFL or IELTS or other that they have, they got for the admission. And we have also a math exam, and we have also the interview. So when we put all that together, so it comes up a score, and basically we build a ranking between all the applicants, and then finally the top ones get these full academic excellence scholarships. Now, there is a big difference between this and what in Latvia we call budget places. That these are like free spots people get in universities. And the big difference is that the level you need to get the scholarship is much higher. Okay, so you need to have a very good marks and very good sort of a standing before you come to RBS. And also during the whole 3 years or the whole 4 years that you are in the program, you need to perform beyond average. So you need a cumulative average grade of 8, what is doable but difficult. So it's doable but difficult. And this is with this I finish, Leila, if you for more questions. So we expect those people like Roland that just spoke, right? We expect those people that get this scholarship to be role models for the other students, not only at the level of academic performance, but also in their engagement to the community, in being ambassadors of RBS. And really we have very good cases like Roland's and many other cases, people that did because they were here and because they were studying hard and because they engaged a lot in the community, they really contributed a lot to RBS and to their classmates. Probably it was a long answer to a short question.
Thank you. So we have established that we have 2 scholarships, like we have more, but now we have like, we're speaking about 2 scholarships we have. And the second one you spoke about a little bit is the finance and IT industry scholarship for the BETL students, for Bachelor of IT leadership students.
Yeah.
Could you tell us why this scholarship is only for BITL students? Who
Yeah.
are the people behind it or the companies
Very good.
behind the scholarship?
Good. This is the BITL program, the Baltic IT Leadership Program, is a new program for Latvia, for RBS, and it's the excellence program in IT and business. And there is nothing similar to that in the region, not only Latvia, but in the whole Eastern European region. And so this program has been created in cooperation between the business community, specifically banks, business share centers, IT companies, and the government and University of Latvia, Riga Technical University, and RBS. So all these people together, all these very serious institutions together, they put together this program that today is recognized as the best in the country and is a unique case. Now we know that to actually help students that probably are in a little bit more of disadvantage in terms of capacity to pay for this program, we need to also offer some help. And also because any program has, any study program has two big things: good professors and good students. So in order to attract good students, so we also offer here very special scholarships. And we have companies like SAB Bank or Swedbank or Luminor or Squolio, Citadel, Tieto, so big companies that are paying for the 4 year of studies to a group of students. And this is I mean, there is no downside to it. So it's not that there is not catch. It's not that the student have to go and work there afterwards. But certainly these companies know that we need to create these new leaders in order to advance the Latvia forward. And that's why these scholarships are here. So when you apply, when the students apply, so they will have the possibility to get this special scholarship if they will study in the BITL program. And this is, of course, is for a limited number of students in the BITL program.
Thank you very much, Claudio.
Welcome.
So as you said that the perfect, like, ideal candidate for RBS and for the scholarship is the one with good English language level, with good grades in school, with extracurricular activities, etc. But is there like some personal traits that we are looking in the person and the ones we want to grant the scholarship? What are the personal traits maybe that we are looking forward in the candidate to give this scholarship, this amazing opportunity to study at RBS, fully covered by the fees?
Yeah. So we look to several things. So it's not only one, but probably the most important one is drive, ambition. Ambition in the good sense. So it's not, there's a difference between ambition and greed. So these are two different things. So, but ambition in regards of, I want to develop myself, I want to do something good for the society, I want to do something good in business, I want to grow, I want to really progress. So we are looking, I mean, if you ask me what is the most important thing, is what we call drive. I mean, I want to really move forward. So I don't want to stay on the average. So I want to be a champion. And because this is what we are looking to create, to help create new leaders that will make a difference. Wherever they want to do a difference, they want to do a bit different in business or in government or in social service, in technology or in the business side of technology. But we are looking to people that wants to do a difference. And if you look at our graduates, you already see that we have champions, really. Yeah. So people that have been doing quite a lot of good stuff in big, small companies, in startups, in governments, studying abroad. So we have many cases. So that's one thing. We also look for people that are honest, that they actually they are truthful, they are transparent, and certainly we because is important. I mean, leaders are trusted with resources, they are trusted with companies, they are trusted with projects, and so we want to know these are people that in the future can be trusted, so they can handle things. So we also look for people that has a good level of energy, because it's intensive. To study is intensive. To be in business is intensive. To be in IT is intensive. So you need people that have the energy to actually to have very intensive life, very active life. And certainly we look for people that are not only concentrated on studies, so that they also have something beyond that. And that's why a lot of questions during the interviews and in the application package, a lot of the things go into what they have done outside the classroom. It could be sports, it could be social service, it could be the student council, it could be traveling, it could be, many things. So life is very rich. But what we are looking is that these are people that have many interests, and that they are not only focused on their studies.
Thank you very much, Claudia.
Welcome.
The one thing I think I see in our students, in our scholarship students, and in overall students, that all students are different and amazing personalities. But the one thing they all have in common is that they all want to achieve more. And I'm really happy to see them, their success when I see some updates in LinkedIn or in Facebook. And I think that's so good that they want to do more, or it's some interesting internship, or they doing some projects. So thank you very much, Claudia, for sharing. So dear viewers, if you have any questions to Claudia, please send them in chat, and later on we will be happy to answer all your questions. So, and this year has brought us new scholarship for our students. And so please let me introduce Baiba Krumina, our 2010 MBA graduate, and also RBS Alumni Association member. Baiba, could you tell us, please, what is special about RBS Alumni Association scholarship, and what's the difference from the other scholarships we have?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me here tonight. I'm very excited to be here and share with you our project/mission for this year is to grant a scholarship based on the financial needs for the BETL Bachelor of IT Leadership program student. And how it is different? Well, first of all, the applicant has to be admitted to the RBS BETL program. But how we will evaluate, it's based on the needs, on the financial needs, because we believe that everybody deserves opportunity. And it's 4 years payment for the school, including the first year, the first school year, 9 months. There's a financial support of 500 euros to give a first start, just to have this back of financial support. So, and this scholarship is created by alumni for the next students.
Baiba, thank you very much. I think that's really amazing. So how RBS Alumni Association already created a profile, a perfect candidate for this scholarship? Is it any different from finance and IT industry scholarship candidate or RBS Excellence scholarship candidate? Is there any other traits you're looking for in this person to give this amazing opportunity to this person?
I think Claudia described it really vividly, the perfect or the ideal or the existing students. And I would just like to point out that what Roland said about believing yourself. And I think if you are listening tonight and thinking, should I do it, should I not? It all comes down to your belief. Do you see yourself as a graduate? Yes. And if you can do it, then you can. It's in your vision. If you doubt, yes, you should believe in yourself. You can do it.
But thank you very much once again.
Makes sense?
Because I think this is amazing initiative that you have in the mission in the RBS Alumni Association to help and support our future leaders. And yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing and to giving this opportunity for our future. Last but not least, I would like to introduce our amazing students. Both are second year students. The first student I would like to introduce is Sofia Fokina. She is our BBA second year student. Hi, Sofia.
Hi. Hi.
And the second student I'd like to introduce is Martin Ciekurs, who is our second year BHCL program student.
Hello.
A lot of students, a lot of applicants, when they apply, they are quite a little bit stressed about this opportunity, and they know this is amazing opportunity, but they're a little bit confused on what it will bring to them. So what it means for you to be a scholarship student, maybe Sofia could start with sharing her experience.
So hi again. For me, being a scholarship holder is really great opportunity to show myself, to show my potential. And of course, I'm proud of myself that I did it, that I was able to prove it to the faculty, to the administration that I worth this scholarship. And of course, it's not easy just to be the scholarship holder. It doesn't mean that you just got it and that's it. It's hard work throughout the whole studying process, not only in academic field, but also in extracurricular activities. As for example, I'm not only the student, I'm also the head of education division, and it also takes some time, but it's still very interesting. And if you have this opportunity, if you have this courage, you have to apply, because no one will bite you on something like this. It's all in your hand, so just try it.
Martin, what is your feeling about being the scholarship student? Is it difficult for you?
For me, it depends on semester and on the subjects. But usually I have my own goals and I follow them. And if I manage my time correctly, then it is not so hard. But I have to plan and I have to study a lot still.
Sophia, do you feel additional responsibility being a student with a scholarship? How does it reflect on your daily things with studies and rest of the day being a student?
Yes, of course, there is some additional responsibility, especially when we have group projects, and not everyone is that motivated to make them well. And I'm on my side feel really responsible for the project success and for the whole academic performance. So it gives some pressure on me. So I have to study really hard, and maybe even harder than everyone else, because I know that I have this scholarship and I have to show, and I have to continue showing that I worth it. So I just don't want anyone to feel to regret that they gave me the scholarship.
Thank you. Martin, what is your motivation to fulfill all the scholarship student requirements? What drives you?
For me, it is like a basic drive I have is curiosity. Just I want to understand, I want to learn more because it is interesting for me. That is the primary, and of course I have some subjects which I'm not that interested in, maybe, or some topics. Well, then I have just to push myself to finish that and see some reasonable benefit of that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sophia, do you have like any suggestions to the students who are thinking to apply for the scholarship, but they're still like confused or maybe shy to do so? Is there like perfect like thing to do or like thing to keep in mind to do so?
I would say you just shouldn't be afraid of doing this. Just do it and then think about it. It's the best decision in life when you just start something and only afterwards you understand what was it. So don't be afraid of anything. And maybe it's just a small advice for international students like me. You are on the equal basis here, so don't be afraid of doing this. You will be evaluated as well as Latvian students, so don't think that you will be underestimated or so on. Like, just do it.
Martin, do you have any suggestion as a BTL student to the future BTL students?
I don't know. It's just they have to feel what they want, and if they feel that the business and together with IT, which is actually really actual, that then if they feel that it is for them, then they should apply.
Great, thank you very much for sharing your experience. So we have 30 scholarships, 30 amazing opportunities to change the world and to be a part of amazing community here at RBS. So we have RBS Excellence Scholarship. We have Finance and IT Industry Scholarship. Now we have also RBS Alumni Association Scholarship, Basketball Scholarship. And there are two more scholarships which we have not discussed yet. So, Learn Business Bootcamp Scholarship. I will not say much about it. It's more for 11th grade and 10th grade students. So every fall we have Learn Business Bootcamp, and the winner of this bootcamp can win a full scholarship either for BBA or for the BTL program. So if you are in Form 11 or 10, you should follow our social media or our web page, and you'll see the news about the bootcamp which we'll have in fall 2021. And for those students who are thinking about the scholarship but maybe will not win this competition, because it's also possible, there's still possibility for you to get the scholarship, because our amazing student union have their own scholarship, which covers 50% of the tuition fee for 1 year. So this is amazing possibility to get it. Maybe Sophia, as Education Division, can share the tips and tricks about getting the student union scholarship.
Student union scholarship is a bit different from RBS Excellence Scholarship, because it as Excellence Scholarship is more focused, like it is still more focused on academic performance. Student union scholarship is focused on your activity within student union. meaning that you participate in organizing events from student union. You participate in different networking dinners, in bonding camps. It all adds up in your academic, in your extracurricular activities and student union, and heads of each division suggest if you are a good candidate for the scholarship or not. Of course, you still have to study well. You have to have, I think, more than 7 on average. Your average grade should be more than 7. But still, the most important is your activity in student union. So if you are not participating anywhere, there is no chance you get it. But it's interesting to participate, so I don't think it would be a big problem for you.
Thank you, Sophia, very much. So, dear viewers, you can send in questions, and we'll move a little bit further with this presentation. So, as Claudia and Bible told, there is the ideal candidate, which we are looking forward in our applicants. So, we're looking for the students who have good English, good grades in school, will pass individual interview, and the individual interview will be about the students' extracurricular life and also academic part. And also students need to pass math entrance exam. And math entrance exam is something new for this year. And also you can see different traits and skills which we will be testing during the interview. So IQ, curiosity, leadership, energy level, honesty, culture awareness, team building, and social responsibility. So Claudia already touched those traits we are looking forward in our future students. And later on 8th of April, we will have another webinar series where you will be able to learn more about the admission tips and tricks. And if you want to hear more about our student union and meet other members of our student union, then on March 23rd, we have another webinar series, and it will be about student life at RBS. And yeah, you'll be able to meet more of our students. Also, I would like to remind the important dates. So admission deadline is April 18th. So you need to submit this package of the documents electronically to our email. And the things which are different this year, and the changes are recent, about the English proficiency tests. If you have TOEFL or IELTS, you can submit that certificate. If you don't have any of that, then you can apply for RBS online English exam. And in few days, there will be information in our social media and our website. So, if you have any questions, please send them to my email, and I'll be happy to reach out to our guests. And I would like to thank you all for joining us today, our amazing community members. Claudia, thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you.
Everything about the scholarships we have. Baiba, thank you very much again for joining us today and giving this amazing scholarship and opportunity for our student, for our future student in BETL program. And Sophia and Martin, thank you very much for sharing your experience. And I wish you success during this semester, and hope to see you sometime soon. So thank you very much, dear all. And if you have any questions, please reach out and I'll be happy to help.